Right then, well, you've got to start somewhere. We've already started stripping down the engine, but I'm waiting on a couple of parts. I've got some spanners, and then I've got a rebuild kit to rebuild the engine. So we can't just sit around waiting for them. We've got to start somewhere. So I'm going to start on this front panel. Basically, I'd love to send her off to get shot blasted, you know, sand blasted. That would be amazing. And then we know what we've got to work with. But the funds just dictate that that's not possible at the moment. It's going to be heat gun to get this rubberized. You know, it's wherever they've put under seal, which happens to be across the whole underside of the chassis and everywhere else they could bloody put the stuff. It's horrible. And the problem is, I mean, actually this is quite brittle in places, which works in our favour, but where it isn't and it's still quite sort of gooey, it's like tar, road tar. If we just hit it with this twist brush, the wire wheel brush, it just gacks up the brush and you just end up spreading it everywhere. So I've been doing a bit of research, and the best way appears to be to sort of burn it off. Again, if we had a blowtorch, that would be great. You can blowtorch it off, then you can put old petrol or diesel on it, something like that, leave it to soak, and then it just scrapes off. But for now we're going to try the heat gun. We'll do this section here and see where we go. Let's crack on. Okay, so ironically enough, I've just had a parcel from Amazon. Sanding discs. This is mainly for the body work. So I've got various grits for my random orbit sander. Ironically enough, this has actually been on order for a while, and it's for my van, not for the Moggy, under body seal. Getting this stuff off. It is a messy job. I'm going to be using the heat gun and the grinder. Grinder wise, I'm wearing my welding jacket just because it just stops your chest getting burnt. Goggles, gloves, and I'm wearing ear defenders as well. And pro tip, ear defender wise, get one with a built-in radio, or at least a jack port, so you can listen to your iPod. All right, let's get cracking. Plastic bag, so I don't know whether that's the mice which have pulled it in, but I think I'm going to stop grinding, because I think we're going to have to look at some other option here. So I think I'm going to cut out these sills now, because they're not correct. So okay. Christ knows why there's bits of plastic bag in there. I don't know, maybe mice could have got in and pulled bits of back, I don't know. So this inner piece is soft as anything, so I do think it's important, if we're going to do a good job on this, we might as well. We've stripped the whole thing back to nothing. We might as well keep going and actually do just a proper job. I'm going to cut out all these soft bits. It's like dirty cornflakes. And this is what happens, you know, when jobs aren't done properly. You know, so this is what happens when jobs aren't done properly. You end up with stuff like this, and it's causing more, or it has caused more damage. It's caused more damage than good, really. But you know, at the time. Okay, so I think this, we've actually hit now original material. This has been covered up and covered up, I think, over, you can see where it's been patched. We're going to go back to original. I already had planned to replace this section, the inner section. I didn't realise this bottom bit was quite so bad, but that's what we're doing, isn't it? So the cross member is coming in about here, and the cross member seems solid, absolutely solid, and actually where it meets is solid. So I think we're lucky with the cross member, which is a good thing. This has been patched on several occasions. Now the floor pans aren't in great shape, and I'm planning on getting 2 full half floor pan sections. With this, we might be able to get away with a repair section. We're going to need all 4 inner wings though, and it's bad at the back there. So let's just crack on with this and we'll see where we get to. Been repaired, I don't know, at least 3, maybe 4 times. Now luckily, you know, we've got some solid stuff here. Down the bottom is badly rotten, and this inner wing, I think, but you know, getting there, I think. So this inner wing's quite bad, and that's obviously where it's gone through. This is a repair patch, so don't know if you can see this in there. Our old friend plastic bags. So again, I don't know whether this has been shoved up there as like a packing material or whether the mice have pulled it in there, but plastic bags. So yeah, plastic bags. Tell you what, you wouldn't get that now, would you? There'd be uproar. Plastic bags, why is it not a bag for life? At least they've been reused. Alright, on to the next bit. Well, that was a messy day. Only did a couple of hours today, maybe 3-4 hours, but we got quite a bit done. I'm trying to cut out as much of the rust as possible, and then we'll just take it from there really. So I've cut out parts of the floor pans. I didn't want to cut right to the edges because we haven't got the new panels yet, so I don't know where the new panels go to, so obviously we don't want to overcut, but obviously just getting out some of this crap that's had repair after repair over the years. A lot of this is very soft. Another productive day. This is some of the scrap we've cut out. There's the sections of floor pans and the door posts. So guys, if you liked this video, please think about subscribing, clicking a thumbs up and leave a comment. This has been Project Mildred. We'll see you next time.